What up? Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Where are you, Danielle? That's what our cup said.
Yeah. Mine's super hot still.
It's delish. Lenses and stuff. But anyways, late start today. As you guys know, it's coming out late. It just rained and rained and rained.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully enough to you guys will see. Hopefully enough to put some water in the pond.
Mm-hmm. And it's been raining since we've laid the seed down.
Yes. Not a lot, but enough, I feel like.
Yeah.
There were people saying that we need to put straw over it or it won't grow. We need to put, dirt or mulch, or it needs to be down in the ground.
We just did what you had done in Texas.
Yeah, so I did the exact same thing in Texas on a different scale. I had like a little lawnmower and had a little rake thing on the back. It was all...
Did you do a video of it?
I don't know. I don't...
Mm-hmm.
I would want to say yes, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But
in that property,
I feel like, yes. I feel like it was a video back then.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sure if you did, people will know.
Yeah. But it was all dirt straight from the goats and mini horse and all that. I mean, 100% straight dirt. And then we just kind of raked the dirt up, kind of broke it up just a little bit on top. It was winter rye, but seed or whatever. Right now, that what we got would work. And
well, they didn't have what you were looking for.
Well, no.
So this was the second option.
Yeah, but it's not cold yet, but this is for cool temps, which is what we're doing. And we did that in Texas and then just watered, and it grew the best patch of grass there was. I mean, it was awesome.
No straw over it.
Nothing.
See, again, like everything we do isn't your typical tried and true way. Like, hey, let's try this out.
Yeah.
If it works, awesome. If it doesn't, we know.
But also, just because it works in one climate doesn't mean it's going to work in another climate. Yeah. Or, it's different types of soil, different, everything's different. And then also, just because one channel on YouTube does it one way doesn't mean that's the only way. And I think we've proven that over the years of you don't have to do everything the exact same traditional way as everybody else. It's like the garden.
It's flip-flop ranching.
That's right. It's like the garden where it was almost nothing but rock. It was a lot of rock, and a lot of people are like, good try, but maybe next year.
Yeah. And
then we had some of the best watermelon we've ever eaten grown out there. We had more peppers than you can eat, tomato. I mean, we had everything. And
those, especially the banana peppers, and I know jalapenos and stuff, they grow very easily, but
it all grew great.
More of those than every single plant, I think, had made it. I don't think there was a single one that didn't produce.
Yeah, so...
And then the cucumber ended up producing.
Yeah, it did.
I don't think we ever talked about that.
No, it did. It grew, I think, like 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, it was late bloomer, but
that's okay.
It came out. I was a late bloomer.
I don't believe it. I bet you just bloomed your whole life.
Really late in my life. But I don't know. It feels good to know that we did throw the seed out and it actually rained. I was prepared to...
That was some good timing.
Yeah, I was prepared to go fill up water tanks and everything. And then another comment, and this isn't... We're not trying to bash anyone or anything like that. No. If you left this comment, all we're doing is addressing it.
Yeah.
But
and it's, too, because this is how a bunch of questions are asked, and this channel we're able to talk about
It's easier to talk on this channel than... some people will say we just talk on all of them, but... what was I going to say?
Somebody left a comment.
Yes.
I interrupted. It's going to be my B. Someone did leave a comment. You'd be thinking.
I'm trying to.
And speaking of someone leaving a comment, Sam from Juneau Acres, speaking of right back there, did comment that Lambo's mom and half sister are also jumpers.
It reminded me.
Oh, okay.
You keep talking.
So, you guys know Lambo jumped the fence, and I guess that's how he has been getting out, is jumping the electric fence. We could not figure it out, like, what the heck, and then finally we're like, oh, okay, he's jumping it.
Yeah.
But yeah, his mom is a jumper.
Yeah, and then he jumped the electric fence, which it's not very high, and then he jumped the pig pen, and then I think he potentially jumped just a normal fence.
Yeah.
So we put the extra strand up, and we'll show you guys an update if that kept them in or not. But speaking of the animals, with that, said in the video, like, it doesn't really matter too much. We'll be moving them to the new property and all that. Someone commented, and again, this is not bashing anyone, it's just putting our way of thinking out there to you guys. We're just like, that's the worst thing you could do is move your animals before you have water out there. That's very irresponsible. You really need to think about this. So, luckily, Shoot Dang Ranch is not far away, and we have massive water tanks, and the buildings we're going to build for the animals will have a rain catchment thing on it as well, but we will have a tank out there that's 500 gallons full, and then we have another 500 gallon tank that we will fill up, and then we have a 350 gallon tank that we would fill up, and we would just keep a water trough. This time of year, it would be good to have the pond full for Lambo and the pigs to get in and cool off, but it is getting into the cooler weather, so they will be okay without it for now. And yes, we would want a pond and all that, but we're also, it's just a lot going on. We need to get the animals situated. We need to start doing the fencing around the property. We got to get ready for our house build and all that stuff, and just everything, barn build. And then we got to get the water well people out there, and then we have to get electric. It's just a lot at the beginning.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a whole lot, and it's a lot of money, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort going in different ways. And someone commented, and I thought it was great that they commented and stuff, because it does make sense. They said, we've moved and gone to our own place before and done it or whatever, and the first thing you do is move your animals for many reasons. One, you're going to move, this one, not what they said, but what I'm saying now. One, we want to move them because they're going to help clear the land for us. Yes, we have been absolutely lucky to have Outlaw come out and do
lucky, everything under the sun.
Yeah, just a great guy, which, by the way, I'm probably going to butcher this, but he did start a channel, and it's not straight outlaw stuff. I think he has that too, but it's, I could be wrong, I think it's Reds, like red, his hair red, Reds Off-Road -23. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. And it's on your phone, but we're
using my phone. Yeah. I'm almost positive. I'll try to leave a comment. I don't remember. He just started, but he did some like side-by-side stuff, and he put some shorts up, and one of his, I think it was the second video he posted, already had like 5,000 views on one of his shorts or something.
Go.
I was like, man, that's wild. So he did start a channel, but the animals will help clear the land for us, and then that's feed that we don't have to give them, pay for. Well, technically we paid for it.
That is true.
We bought the land, we paid for it. But also, we personally, everyone has their own things. I don't want to have to run from house and town to Someday Ranch, Shoot Dang Ranch, Someday Ranch, house and town, Shoot Dang Ranch. I mean, back and forth. So yesterday had a water problem, the house and town, in the bathroom. The valve that turns the water off and on at the wall, the O-ring busted, and the but that, and then the pump in the actual toilet tank, something was wrong with that too. screensaver, and so that messed up. So the water was just running nonstop. You couldn't turn it off unless you turned the water off to the whole house. Then you can't wash clothes, you can't do the dishes, you can't do anything. And shower, all of it. So had to replace that, and then have to make sure the animals are good, have to go to Someday Ranch, try to work on that. So it's all over. So if we can cut out one of those and get everything, the animals, is first move the animals over, and then we go get all our stuff, move it over. We want to eliminate having to go to Shoot Dang Ranch. Mm-hmm. That's our goal, is eliminate that so we can just go from the house and out there, just back and forth, because you got to maintain both. And when you're maintaining 3, it's just too much.
It is a lot.
So we're trying to eliminate, but the good thing is Shoot Dang Ranch has a water well. Mm-hmm. And until we can get a water well at the new place, we could take a tank from Shoot Dang Ranch and fill up tanks at Someday Ranch. And then if we get rid of Shoot Dang Ranch, sell it or whatever, then we have the house in town that we could fill up. And there's multiple. They're not gonna not have water.
Yeah. And whenever we originally started at Shoot Dang Ranch, obviously you guys know we had animals without water.
Yeah, we didn't have a water well.
Yeah, at that point too, there was really no plan of, I don't know, we would have to come back here for water.
Or we'd go
to Walmart.
Yeah, and then we did look out, one of the neighbors' watch was like, if you need water, come to our place to fill up a tank.
It was like, originally, okay, we can use this creek. Yeah. And then that dries up. And then it was just...
Get water from here, get water from Walmart,
Yeah, we are definitely in a better place.
Yes.
Now.
Way better.
Than when we were first starting off at Shoot Dang Ranch, too, so...
It is crazy, too, that's like, the difference... This is what... It's really wild when you think about it. I mean, maybe just for us because we lived it. I don't know. But starting at Someday Ranch, it wasn't a struggle. We already have the tractor. We didn't have that at the beginning. We started with a chainsaw, a gas chainsaw, an electric chainsaw, and a push mower.
Yeah.
And that's what we started with. And you guys saw that. And it was nothing but trees around the shop, all that stuff. We had to get in there and try to clean up. Mm-hmm. And then Jared came up. And then we eventually got a tractor later on. Because I don't think we had did we have a mower at first? Or just the push mower only?
Just the push mower. We didn't get the riding lawnmower until like summer.
Did we bring the zero turn?
Yeah.
I was saying, but we never brought like a driving mower. Yeah, we never did.
It was just Jared mowed with the tractor.
Well, eventually. I was trying to think between the push mower and the tractor.
Yeah.
So we started out real rough. We started out there with nothing. I mean, it was rough. Like, we roughed it. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. And now...
This was before, too, Jared moved up, so it was us.
Yeah, and then Jared would be back and forth.
Yeah.
Stay up a week, go back a week, or whatever it was. I don't know.
Struggling.
It was wild. And
but it was, I don't know.
And during the winter.
Yeah. But it was very exciting, too.
Oh, it was awesome. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was a great time.
But this starting off is so different.
Yeah, we already have a tractor. We, again, very, very lucky, started out having Outlaw, and then Juno Acres allowing us to use a skid steer to dig the pond. So we already started with 3 machines from the get-go.
Yeah, which is insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
And then we already have a camper. Maybe sometime soon it'll be taken out to Someday Ranch. And then...
Someday. And it will be someday soon.
Someday soon. And then, we have that. And then the animals at Shoot Dang Ranch, we had to use not a grain silo water tank for a barn and had to build a fence around that and, do all that. So it's like we had to hurry and get set up, and now we're not in a hurry. We want to get it done. We want to do it as quick as possible, but we don't have that pressure. We don't have, how are we going to make this happen? We don't have, the funds to buy a tractor, buy a skid steer, buy a camper, buy this, buy
all
that.
All of our funds went into
to get in the property.
To get Shoot Dang Ranch. And we were just starting like, how are we going to do this?
You make it happen.
Yeah. Again, you got a problem?
Good. Come up with a solution.
Yeah, we definitely came up with solutions.
Yeah, so I don't know. I do feel
different.
It feels a lot different, and it's wild. I'm very thankful for it, but I think it's because we did go through the other stuff, and I went from living at the old off-grid place to getting that, and then I was never really comfortable with the off-grid. I lived out of the truck, and then I had...
You literally slept in the truck.
Many times.
Or the Jeep.
Many times, both.
Yeah.
And, I roughed it there, and then we started roughing it at the Shoot Dang Ranch, and, doing all that, and so now it just feels a lot different. I feel very thankful we're in the position we're in, and it doesn't happen overnight.
Good.
And we put our dues in, I feel like.
Do you think if we didn't start off or do Shoot Dang Ranch and just boom, we're just starting on Someday Ranch right now, like, you think we would think about it different? Like, oh, this is very stressful and hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot different. It's like...
Because our perspective of what we've been
We've already been through the hard stuff. I don't even know how to translate that to a different scenario.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess it'd be like you're driving a go-kart, right? And you're like, I want to race cars. And then you go from a go-kart to like a side-by-side. And you're like, way better, but this is not a race car.
Yeah.
And then you get bumped up, or maybe not a race car, like a Can-Am. You want to race Can-Ams, like the fast side-by-sides.
Like your friend.
Yeah, like that. And then you go from a go-kart straight to the nice racing Can-Am instead of going to the side-by-side like we have, then to the Can-Am. You kind of learn, oh, okay, here's the struggles. I can make it happen, but it's not built for this, but we're going to make it happen. It's just different. So to go from the off-grid straight to Someday Ranch, I don't know. And then again, too, it's like you'd be going, technically, the off-grid was 15 acres. And then we would be downsizing a lot more usable land, but we would be downsizing from 15 to 10. So we went from 15 to 60. And then it was, not that Someday Ranch, y'all keeping up?
Yeah, I'm
not... Someday Ranch was very overgrown, but Shoot Dang Ranch was very overgrown also. It was just a lot bigger. And then you had already a structure on it. So you had pros and cons of it, but at the same time, it was just such a undertaking, I guess. I don't know the right word, that it was very exciting, but it was also like, holy cow. And so I feel like...
Well, there wasn't as much, like, wood. I guess there's as much wood in the area, but we didn't really focus on...
But we didn't have machinery.
Yeah.
And so it's like, how we have a push mower and a chainsaw, how are we going to do this? And, of course, you just get in there and do it. But coming here to Someday Ranch, just having the tractor alone, I was like, let's run this crap over. Let's go. It's not what it's supposed to be. That's another question. Someone said, how many flat tires have you had? I'm not trying to talk trash. I just want to know because I'm about to be in your situation. 0. We have never had a flat tire.
On this wood.
That's what I said. I said, now it will happen.
Yeah.
But 0. It has... This happened at Shoot Dang Ranch at the beginning.
Out of one of the tires.
Not a chunk. It's like a slice on the side. There's a chunk? Where?
The back. What side is this? Left tractor tire. Like one of the big old knobby treads is just...
Oh, well, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
If it's just a tread, then I don't care.
Yeah.
I didn't see that, but...
Yeah, I saw that the other day. I said,
Oh, well, there you go. if it would have been a little bit to the inside, it would have probably popped it. We got lucky. But that's not going to stop me from still doing what we're doing. Or doing it the way we're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I guess the summary of this is
we're going live tonight.
Yeah. We are going live tonight.
Yeah.
But even if you're in the position you're now and it's tough and it sucks and it's hard to do and you're like, what am I doing? There is light at the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And we would have had it at Shooting Ranch if it wasn't for all the electric problems and oil fill stuff and all that. But even if it doesn't work out, because we were devastated at first, we were just like, this sucks. This was our dream. What are we doing? Like, it's not working.
There was definitely a mourning period.
Morning? Like in the morning?
Yeah.
Morning. But it does get better. Even if it does get really, really bad, there still is light in the tunnel, and I hope that we're showing that. And I don't know. It is exciting to... It's not exciting to start over, but it is exciting to start over, if that makes sense. We get to learn from everything we've done. We get to try new things. All of that. Even
and
down...
there's a method to the madness.
There is. You guys will see very soon. I know we say it all the time, and people get upset. All y'all do is just say something big's coming, and then nothing happens. Actually, that's not true, because...
in every way, literally.
We got new land. That was big.
Yeah.
We got the pond already dug out. That was big. We had Outlaw come out and clear a bunch. That was big. We're going to... I can't say too much. There literally is big thing. They said, well, then why do you even bring it up? Because we're excited. Okay?
And y'all should be too.
Yeah.
You will be.
Y'all are just mad because we ain't telling y'all.
Well, on that note, we'll see you
We're
tonight.
going live tonight at 7. Yeah, it's been fun doing live chats again. We will continue to do them until we don't have fun with them anymore.
So once we stop, you guys know
that y'all weren't fun no more. If y'all want us to keep doing live chats, keep jumping in them and keep it like it's been, where it's fun. It truly, I used to love live chats, love them, and then I would dread them. And it's just me being completely honest, because it was just like, I'm not in the mood for this. I don't really want to go live, but this is what I do.
It's just like anything
you do it enough.
Yeah, you get a little burnt out on it.
Yeah,
it's just.
And then it was
the name of the game.
Yeah, and it became a thing where it's like all anyone's gonna at that time was gonna ask, when are you gonna build this? When are you gonna finish this? When are you gonna do this? And it's just like, I don't know when I get to it. Someday. And it just became a point where it wasn't fun anymore. And luckily for us, we can do what we want and say what we want. And we just decided we're not gonna go live for a while. And we needed the break. And now that we're back, it's fun, and we're loving it. And I feel like what's crazy, too, is not only is this a whole new chapter... I'm going to keep talking. This is a whole new chapter in our life and getting new property and all that. It's a whole new chapter on YouTube. And we do have a lot of the same people that watch, but we also got rid of, whichever way you want to look at it, of a lot of people, and a lot of those people aren't around anymore, and it makes things fun again. It makes things where we can focus on the good and the positive, and we're not worrying about dumb things or whatever. And that's anything from people in our personal life, people watching, people that were connected to us on social media, every aspect of it. I feel like everything has kind of cleaned itself up right down the middle, and it makes it enjoyable again. There's just nothing... I'm going to keep talking. There is just nothing worse than having anything negative in your life.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It's no bueno.
It's not. I'm going to keep talking. Anyways.
We're matching.
Yeah. It wasn't... Shit. I picked it out first, and I said... Why are you wearing that? You just trying to... I didn't know. I said, my shirt's right there. What you talking about? Acting like you didn't see it.
I didn't see it, but then once I knew, I was like even more excited about the day that we just be going through it.
You need to mix yours up.
I don't know. It's got like a weird film on top.
That doesn't look good.
It's good. I wonder if it's the whipped cream.
Maybe.
It's like oily on top.
Yeah, that don't look good.
It tastes good.
What kind of creamer did you put in there?
Almond Joy.
Almond milk?
Yeah.
Well, that's why. Because that ain't real milk.
Mm.
Baby.
Or I did whipped cream. I think it's the whipped cream.
Yeah, but you did the almond milk.
Yeah.
Anytime
but it doesn't do that, does it, normally?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anytime you use... It's fake milk, baby.
It's...
You gonna milk an almond?
Squeezed from the almond.
No, baby.
No, baby.
Anyways, guys, we're going live tonight at 7. And I don't know how much we're going to be able to get done today. Just because...
It's a muddy mess.
It's going to be mushies. But...
maybe we'll get the tractor stuck.
Yeah.
We have yet to...
Maybe we'll pop a tire in the tractor.
I don't know. I don't know what the day's going to bring.
No.
But...
you guys will see.
We'll... You know, we really gotta... I don't know, mark the land with wood stuck in the dirt that we won't be able to get out.
What?
Well, you know where you get a tractor stuck and then you get the...
Oh.
I was trying to tie in what Juno said about their land, too.
Yeah. I thought you meant like stake up wood in the ground.
Well, we will be doing that, too.
You just gonna tell them everything?
Yeah.
Don't.
And then the big surprise is end it right there. Cut it. Go.
No, your turn to keep talking.
No, you know what?
No! Anyways, guys, we're gonna just head to the beach real quick. And,
go see Ma.
I told you, 2 days ago, I said, we need to be on a beach. I did say that. I did say that. Alright, guys, we'll talk to you guys later at 7 p.m.
Central Time.
Live on the Crockers.